There are several different ways of starting a debugging session for an MPI program with TotalView, and we're going to focus on two of those today: a command line launch and using the TotalView user interface. When you start debugging an MPI program from the command line, the MPI starter program is under TotalView control. When you start debugging an MPI program from the TotalView user interface, the MPI starter program is not under TotalView control, and we'll see what difference that makes. So here I have an MPI program. It's a very simple program with 4 processes, 4 MPI ranks. And in order to launch that from the command line under TotalView, I simply need to type TotalView -a or -args in front of the command line launch. And then press return and we can launch TotalView. So the TotalView user interface is presented to us, and then if I hit the go arrow, TotalView starts to launch the program. It prompts us with the information that this is a parallel job, and it says, do we want to stop the job now, so we could set any breakpoints. I already have some breakpoints set for this program, so I'm going to press no. And then we can see that the program launches, and we can see that here are our MPI ranks, rank 0, 1, 2, and 3, and they're stopped at the breakpoint. They're stopped at the breakpoint here at line 72. Now I can go ahead and debug my program. I can advance all of the processes using the go arrow, or if I want, I can select an individual process and I can run that from the command line. Okay, so this is how to launch an MPI program from the command line. What I'm going to do now is stop this application. Then I'm going to show you how to debug an application, an MPI application, from using the user interface. So at the command line, I'm simply going to type TotalView, which is going to bring up the TotalView user interface, and you can see it presents us with a number of options. We can debug a program, we can attach to a process, we can load a call file or a replay engine recording file, and we can debug a parallel program. And this is the option that I'm going to choose here. So it brings up the session editor. If I want, I can give it a session name here. I can type in a name and that will be remembered. What I need to choose is the name of the program that we're going to be debugging, and that happens to be Demo MPI version 2. I'm going to select that. Any program arguments here. We choose our parallel system. In this case, it's OpenMPI. And I'm going to choose the number of tasks, the number of MPI ranks. I'm going to choose 4 in this case. I don't have any additional starter arguments, and I'm not enabling reverse debugging or Python debugging. So I can go ahead and click load session, and this brings up the TotalView window for us, and we can see that if I go ahead and press go, TotalView launches and we run to the first breakpoint at line 61. We can see here these are the 4 ranks, ranks 0, 1, 2, and 3, and they're at the breakpoint here. Again, what I can do is I can advance all of the ranks if I want to by pressing go, which runs them to the next breakpoint at line 72. And I can also select individual processes in threads. So I could select an individual process. At the moment, we're focused on process rank 0, and I can advance that if I need to. So this was a very short video showing you how to debug an MPI program from 2 different approaches, from the command line and from the user interface.